Anyway, welcome back to Tales from the Long Box, where we journey deep into the long boxes, unearthing the classics, the hidden gems, and just plain strange issues of the comic universe. So grab a snack, settle in, and get ready for a spooky story of a man who dresses like a bat and a clown. Gotham After Midnight is a Batman miniseries written by Steve Niles with illustrations by Kelly Jones. It was published in 2008 over 12 issues, focusing on the villain Midnight. The issue that I want to cover today is issue number 6. I chose this issue because it just gives you the best Halloween vibes. Almost every page has some kind of Halloween reference on it. The story itself isn't anything groundbreaking, but overall it's a fun read. Plus, there's Batman. The issue kicks off with Bruce Wayne having brunch with a lieutenant named April. She's not super important to this issue, but she does play a part with the rest of the 12-issue story arc. This brunch doesn't go as smoothly as Bruce planned. After he gives her a real pearl necklace as an apology, this causes him to have a flashback of his own mother, and April is taken aback by such an extravagant gift. She leaves, talking about how the most important thing in Bruce's life is money, and that her companionship cannot be bought. We then see a brooding Batman in the Batcave talking to Alfred about how he doesn't know who this Midnight person is that is causing all these problems, and that nothing seems connected. He's really frustrated at this. He is interrupted by the bat signal. It is now sundown on Halloween, and Batman meets with Jim Gordon. A sealed envelope is shown to Batman, and he uses a handheld device to scan the envelope before opening. I like how they added this little part. It shows how careful and thoughtful Batman is, especially after dealing with so many crazy people. It's probably easier for him just to assume that every letter or package that he gets is rigged to attack him. They open the envelope, and inside is a pumpkin-shaped note that says the following. Batman, I have a busload of kitties dressed up as ghosts and ghouls. Come to my party or I'll make them ghosts for real. Happy Halloween, XOXO, Joker. Batman confirms with Gordon that there is a bus that went missing. He does his best Spawn impression before jumping down to the streets below. Batman walks through the crowded Halloween streets of Gotham. There are people dressed in all kinds of costumes, and Batman starts to have this inner monologue about how much he likes Halloween, because it is the one night a year he can walk around and be close to the general public without them in some kind of life or death situation. It's fun and interesting to see all the different costumes. There are a lot of Joker costumes, even a Mr. Freeze. There's even one panel where he walks by Green Arrow. They both acknowledge each other, but then they just keep walking. We then see Joker standing behind a huge pile of pumpkins. He has finished setting all the traps and he's ready for Batman to arrive. This page is great. It's a fun Halloween image and it really does make sense, since I think the real Joker would probably love Halloween. Batman makes his way to just outside the location of Joker's party. He avoids all the obvious traps, but before stepping on the front porch, he notices that the doorknob looks like it was recently replaced. Using his grappling gun, he pulls on the knob and the entire front of the house explodes, leaving a hole that Batman enters into the darkness of the home. As soon as he steps inside, he sees the Joker there. Joker picks up a jack-o'-lantern and begins taunting Batman, telling him he'll never find the kidnapped kids. Batman then punches straight through the jack-o'-lantern. The Joker hits Batman back and tells him he can't have a party without friends. And then the villain Midnight pops up from out of a chest and attacks Batman from behind. Batman gets overwhelmed by both of them and is knocked to the floor. Midnight then asks the Joker if he'd be interested in working with him in the future. And of course the Joker just laughs at him. He tells him he runs Gotham. This makes Midnight angry, and they continue to argue between the two of them. As they continue to argue, Batman regains his strength and punches both of them. He then throws Midnight across the room and continues to interrogate Joker, trying to get the information about the kids. This is when Midnight shoots Joker in the back and tries to escape the house. He gets outside, and Batman must make the choice: to follow Midnight or to help the Joker. He reluctantly lets Midnight escape into the night. Finally, we see Gordon and Lieutenant April are talking about how the kids are now safe, and how Batman was able to figure out where the kids were hidden after the Joker gave him enough clues. He also tells them that Joker said April's partner is Midnight's true identity. All of them are skeptical of this information, especially since it came from the Joker. Batman then says he wonders where her partner is right now, and we see him on the side of the road. His car has broken down, and just as he is about to use the police radio, Big Green Hand grabs the radio from him. The issue then ends on a cliffhanger when we see that the Green Hand belongs to Killer Croc. So yeah, that's the issue. I think this whole run is pretty good and worth a read. This issue is also a perfect fun little read all by itself, especially around this time of year. Almost every single page has some reference to Halloween on it, and it just gives off so much spooky fall energy. I really like the art in this issue as well. There are times when they show the Batman and it is just really dark. The art may be a little bit more cartoony and almost extreme in some cases, but I really like the look of it. I really like the way they use light and shadow in this issue as well, especially when Joker is holding that jack-o'-lantern and it is glowing on Batman. Like I said, it's a great issue, lots of fun, and if you're even just a little bit into either Batman or Halloween, you should definitely check this one out. This video is a little bit shorter than my usual videos, but that's mostly because there's not a whole lot of story to it. Like I said, it's just basically Batman goes to this house and the Joker's there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your spooky season is going good. It's almost time. The big night will be here before we know it. I'm still going to try to get one more out. We'll see. Like, comment, and subscribe. That helps me out immensely. I am really trying to grow this channel, and, if you have any questions, feel free to add them in the comments. I will catch you in the next one.